What steps are involved in the VA home loan application process? Great question. Let's get after it. Hey, VA Nation, Jeff Newton here with National VA Loans powered by Stride Bank. And we're going to address a really great question that we got is what steps are involved in the VA home loan process or application process? It's a great question. So we're gonna go from the easiest to the more involved and the more in depth. So I want to start with the easiest. The easiest thing to do is, and I'm going to put it across the bottom of the screen here, nationalapplynow.com. If you visit the nationalapplynow.com website, you'll be able to download our fast, simple, secure webs or Stride Home application, and it's a mobile app, so you'll be able to download it right to your phone or to your laptop, either one, and then you can easily put all your information in step by step for the loan application. Now, that's really the first step. So the and really probably one of the easiest steps. Now, where we get a little more in depth and where we like to follow up on a lot of this stuff is once we receive that application. That application will come into me, and then I'll be able to either give you a call myself or get it placed with one of our VA specialists here, and they'll be reaching out to you right away. At that point during the process, your VA specialist is going to go down through the application. Just make sure that things are right. Make sure spelling of your name is correct. I mean, I know if you're like me, you might fat finger a thing or two when you're doing stuff from your phone. It's easy to do. So we'll go through and we'll make sure that's right, making sure your email is right, Social Security, date of birth, things like that, making sure all the information that you've entered is correct. Then we're going to do a little bit more fact finding. We're going to find out, you know, number one, what kind of budget are we working within? Where do you want your mortgage payment to be? Obviously, the lower the better, but we all know that depending on what type of house you're buying, how much you're wanting to spend, things like that, that all affects your interest rate, or excuse me, that all affects your home loan and your mortgage payment. Then, of course, you also have to start thinking about your insurance, your taxes, things like that. So we're going to go through all of that different information, including your job, your employment, everything really. When it comes down to it, we want to go through all of it pretty in depth just to make sure that we have the right loan. Now, that's the biggest thing is if you get pre-qualified, and we have a lot of customers that might be pre-qualified for $700,000-800,000 for a new purchase, but that's not where they want their budget to be. They want their monthly payment to be at 2,500 or less, or 2,800 or less, or 2,000 or less, and then we need to work within that budget. And that's why you want to work with a VA specialist that knows and understands that, because there are certain states out there for any of our service connected disability veterans out there. There are states that you don't have to pay your property taxes. You're exempt from those. So it's good to work with a VA specialist that understands that and knows that process and knows that part of it. But really, what we're trying to do is make sure that you get the right loan, that you get the loan that you feel comfortable with. You're going to make out, and I know no one writes checks anymore and stuff like that, but in my brain, you're going to write out 360 checks for that mortgage payment. And at the end of the day, you don't want that to be uh, a chore. You want that to be within your budget. You're comfortable with it. It makes sense. And you're not living or working just to pay your mortgage payment. You're actually going to be able to enjoy your home, maybe do some things around it, put some new furniture in it, stuff like that, and not have to worry about what that mortgage payment is on a monthly basis. So you want to keep it comfortable for you. So that's really one of the things that we're going to do throughout the qualifying, and we call it a qualifying portion, but really we're not only qualifying for the loan, but we're qualifying for your budget. And that's probably one of the biggest factors. So when you talk to a VA specialist here with National VA and Stride Bank, one of the things that we are going to ask is, what is your budget? What are you looking at? Right now, you're paying $2,200 a month in rent. Are you expecting it to go up just a little bit because now you own the home? Or are you hoping that it'll come down just a little bit because maybe it's a little bit tight and it's not exactly what you're looking for? So you want to ratchet that budget down just a little bit. We're going to look at all those things. We're going to find the right way to maximize your dollar in order to get you the most house for your money. So give us a call, 855-956-4040, 855-956-4040. And I'm going to put that number at the bottom of the screen. Of course, nationalvaloans.com. You can get a lot of information from right there. Now, one thing that I always say is if you want to stay up to date with the most current information for VA home loans, click subscribe here for youtube.com national VA or / national VA loans. You guys can subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you've got all the information. Well, you'll get notified right away and everything's good. And if you are like me and you're proactive and you just like to get stuff done, check out nationalapplynow.com. Download our simple, secure, easy online application. It'll go right to your phone. It's pretty easy. I can even show you right here what it looks like. Hopefully, you can see that. The Stride app right there. Oh, I got to use my face, right? And it'll have that security as well. So you'll have that Stride home loan application right there. You'll be able to put all that information in, and it'll be secure. And it comes right to me, so I'll be able to go in and pull everything in, import it all, and get you to the right VA specialist to help you secure your new home loan. Again, it's nationalapplynow.com, guys. Until next time, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for everything you've done for us and for our country. Until next time, take care of yourselves and God bless.